What's up, Primos? Welcome back to another episode of SoulPrimos. My name is Melvin Diaz.
I'm Joel Romero.
And man, dude, we had quite the weekend, huh?
Yes, we did, bro.
And did you see the Canelo fight? Because,
yes.
As a fighter, I would expect...
I'm a fucking fighter. I fight for those that I care about, those that don't have a voice, those on the streets, those without rights.
Yeah.
I did see the Canelo fight, and I love Canelo, and he represents my people very well.
The Gingers.
He has a very funny...
Did he win?
Yes, he won. Okay. He always, for the most part. If you see a Canelo fight and you didn't watch it, assume that he won. Okay, he's probably gonna win
for sure.
I like his voice. He's got an interesting voice.
I saw him arguing with Oscar de la Hoya.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's funny. Do you know what he sounds like?
No, because
he's just like, hey, buddy, call him.
He's somebody like him. You look at him, he looks tough. He's got the beard. Yeah. When he does photo shoots, he looks like a fucking warrior. He you see him box, he's like, go. He's like bobbing and weaving. And then you hear him talk and he sounds like your tío or something.
Pinche Oscar de la Hoya, está robando a los peleadores. Es un pinche estúpido ese güey.
You're like, Tío,
fuck you. He's like, fuck you.
Oh, yeah, when he speaks English, hey, you're fucking making me mad. I'm gonna fuck you up, motherfucker.
I'm gonna fucking hit you, motherfucker.
And then you're just like, whoa. He becomes more relatable and actually more lovable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It reminds me of like Mike Tyson, how just fucking crazy and evil he looks. But when he talks, he's like, I'm Mike Tyson, man. I want to eat his children. He says like the most violent things. But he's like, I only talk to reporters that I get to fornicate with.
Yeah,
so if you don't want to fornicate, you should stop speaking. It's just like, he just like,
dude, it was so intimidating. I've never seen that interview.
The video,
the video you showed me. He was literally like, I only talk to people that I fornicate. And then everybody got a fucking like...
Everybody got quiet?
Yeah.
And he's like, so do you want to... Will we fornicating after this? And the lady's like, no. Okay, well, then you should stop speaking.
What if he's wholesome? I only talk to reporters if they play with my balls.
I only talk to reporters that give me good hugs.
I only talk to reporters if they hug me from the back.
I only talk to reporters that have cupcakes on deck. Dude, I love me some Mike Tyson, especially when like now that he's older and he cries, thinking about how he used to beat the shit out of other grown men.
I know, it's fucking intimidating, bro.
Oh my God,
it's intimidating,
so scary. It's like, I studied the art of war. If the old me comes back, hell is coming with him.
Yeah, dude. And I saw an interview where he was talking to William Shatner, and then he was like, he was like, why do you cry before you fight? And he was like, because I don't like who I'm gonna become.
Yeah, he's like, I realize that this man before me, this my opponent. I'm gonna his children, his family are in the audience. I don't want them to see me kill the father. Yeah, and William Shatner's like, okay, I'm gonna answer. What the fuck?
I'm gonna kill his father. I'm gonna eat him alive. I'm gonna grab his balls and chew him up and spit him on his fucking children.
I'm gonna eat his children. All praise to Allah.
Yeah, you're just like, okay.
William Shatner's like, okay, I was on Star Trek 4 years ago.
It's hard, I know, right? He had that. Was he the one with the fight with that alien?
Yeah.
That terrible fight too. William Shatner, come on, you can't be fucking. But it's so weird that someone like him has such a. It's like almost like it's like they kill his heel almost. Yeah. You kill it with a killer. You gotta give them like some sort of weakness. Yeah. You know what I mean? They're very strong. They have all the physical attributes that any man would want, but it's just the way they communicate is a little feminine or a little weaker.
Dog, imagine if he had a tough, powerful voice. Yeah. He's the scariest man on the planet right now.
Yeah.
But he would be just a demon.
He'd be Cobra, Caesar. He would be unstoppable. Yeah. And it just because if a normal guy had that voice, like some guy from school, he'd get bullied. He'd get beat up.
And he says that he used to get bullied. That's the reason why he started boxing, is because he would get bullied all the time. To
be fair, I like him. Love Mike Tyson, but sometimes he just gets too deep for me.
Oh, dude, he gets
like too deep. Like I understand their podcast is a lot about deep thinking, about the emotional, fucking looking within and exploring your trauma and manhood and mental health. But sometimes like someone's like, oh, this individual is crazy. And he's like, what does that mean to be an individual? Who are we all? We're all individuals trying to become one another. And you're just like, okay.
Or he has rappers and he's like, hey, rappers are like, if someone fucking disses me, dog, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Yeah.
And he's just like, that means the devil wins. Even the rappers are like, what? And he's just like, the devil wants you to retaliate.
Yeah.
We're chosen by God.
Yeah.
That's the devil. And fucking like YG's like, Bro, if someone calls me a bitch, I'm gonna call him a bitch too. Like you're Mike Tyson. You used to beat the shit out of someone.
What can you possibly say to us? And then he's faded as fuck.
He's just like the devil. When you're chosen by God, you're also chosen by the devil. Ooh. And everyone was just like, everyone around him was like,
makes sense.
Yeah, he's spitting.
Yeah,
but no one wants to like get like.
Cause be real. Most of the time he spits, and you're like, "Woo, that was fucking amazing." Yeah. But some of the times you're just like, "Okay."
This was faded. This was a little faded,
and he gets faded. And sometimes it's hard to understand sometimes because he's too high. A podcast, everybody gets fucking blasted. I used to like the other guy. The other guy was cool.
Oh yeah, he was like the football player.
The football player. Yeah, he was nice and he was very calm.
He had a very clear voice to talk like this. It was a good like
everything was perfect.
It was like a good mix with like the way Mike Tyson speaks like this, and then he would be like, "Yes, I understand that, Mike." Yeah. And it would be like a good mix. But I wonder why he's not on the pod anymore.
I think
it's called Hotbox or something.
Yeah, Hotbox. Once they switched to it was like with a network, I think, or with a company. They kind of axed him out. Like, we don't want that guy. We want like other fighters and shit. Yeah. Listen, man, I'm glad. My voice is kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? I kind of enunciate some words. I slur a lot. I have like all these CTE symptoms, but I've never been in a fight.
Dude, you're a fighter, bro. You're a fighter.
I fight in here, dude.
Wow. You know, what did I put you on last week? I put you on Backyard Fights. Oh! Shout out to Street Peeps. Look it up on YouTube if you like good fights, man. It's good quality fights. And it's like people, they have a beef, they do MMA or boxing, or kickboxing or Muay Thai, and it's good quality fights. And I put you onto it, and the entire time you kept pausing, you're like, okay, so what I would do right here?
I was like, douche. Listen, I'll be honest. I was skeptical.
CTE.
I was skeptical. At first, right? Because I was back there.
You thought you kind of looked down on it. You were like, no, I wouldn't.
Because I worry about the fighters and then like is this what's it called? Is there a commissioner? Is this the commissioner? Is it the athletic commissioner?
Is this dangerous?
Is this dangerous? Yeah. So I was worried about these fighters because let's be honest. Like you want to think that all these fighters here are going to get taken care of, they get paid, or listen. You hopefully all the people that are fighting are mentally all there. Yeah. And for the first couple of fights, it was great fights, right? But then after a while, you realize that some of these people, might have
be on the spectrum,
on the spec, dude. And you know what that calls for though. But when people are on the spectrum, when they fight, they get like weird boxing styles. And like there's one guy, his name was Patty. I forget the fuck is his name, Abby Patty. But if you look him up, he's like so nice. But it's almost like disrespectful.
He thinks he's Sherlock Holmes.
He thinks he's Sherlock Holmes, Max Holloway, Justin Gaethje, all at the same time.
See if I can find him.
Because he's fighting the opponent, and then like he's talking trash to them, and he doesn't even put his hands up. He puts his hand behind his back, and he's like ducking down, bobbing.
He's like giving instructions too. He's like, so what you got to do is, he's like, he thinks he's like Robert Downey Jr. and Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, he's like discombobulate, break right shoulder, fracture right rib, boom. But he's really
Papas.
And like I'll be honest, a lot of these times he is getting the better of these interactions.
He's getting the better. Yeah. He's actually like pretty good. He's actually pretty good, and he's good at dodging punches, and he's good at giving out punches. But yeah, you can tell that he's on the spectrum, and but there's some fights like that, but others are like really good quality.
Mostly good fight. Mostly
good fight. Like aspiring fighters that want to get into the UFC and stuff like that. They start off here. In Street Beef, so it's cool.
Yeah, we want to. This is just an idea. Maybe we always talk about streaming. This is gonna happen. But I want to say, like, maybe we might start streaming these fights and watching these fights, hanging out with y'all. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that, because the fights are fucking sick, dude. And they're quick. Yeah. They're not like it just gets right to the point. The little intro, boom, they start fighting. It's like it's 1 or 2 minute rounds. Break, then fucking boom.
Yeah, dude. Bro, let me tell you what happened my Friday night.
Yes.
So I stayed in on Friday. I don't know if did you stay in on Friday? Or were you working?
I stayed in, I think.
So I stayed in, right? And I keep my windows always open because like just to get some air ventilation and stuff like that. Escape?
You're scared.
And I can oversee my neighbor's backyard.
Yeah.
And they be partying, bro. They be partying every Friday, Saturday. You know what I mean? Like either the kids bring their friends or the parents bring their friends. And tell me why I had like the juiciest night of my life. I was literally chilling, right? I'm on my phone. So I have no music on. I'm just on my phone, right? So it's like pitch, like dead quiet. And all of a sudden I start hearing these ladies like bicker back and forth, right?
Yeah.
And I kind of look over and I see my neighbors and my neighbor's best friend. They're like older white women.
Yeah.
And then she starts saying like, I caught him cheating. I'm not gonna use their names, but like, I caught him cheating, Deborah. Yeah. I'm done. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
And then my neighbor was like, relax, just breathe. And he's just like, she's like, oh yeah, I caught him cheating with someone that's 30 years younger than us, Deborah. Can you fucking believe that? And I'm just like, what? And I was drinking a Buzzball, right? And, and I'm literally on the corner of my room with the window, and I'm like, holy shit, bro! Derek really fucked up this time, bro. And like Derek sounds like a piece of shit, bro. I'm on Deborah's side, bro. I'm on the girl's side, bro. And like apparently Derek fucking used their daughter's car to go hook up with this younger girl. You know what I'm saying?
No.
And I'm just like, and it was just like the juiciest thing. And I'm like literally texting my siblings. Yeah. I'm just like, dude, guys, get home immediately. Like, there's an emergency. Like, we gotta listen to this. Listen to this. And then like I recorded some of it. But then I realized I was like, oh man, that might be the invasion of privacy. But then I realized our security cameras might have picked it up. So I was like, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good.
You're so nosy, bro. You're so fucking nosy.
And then he was just like, she was just like, yeah, and then that young bitch, she was black. And then I was just like, okay, now I'm losing. I don't know. I don't like how you said that. Yeah. So maybe I'm going to Derek's side a little bit more. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't really like the shit said that. And then she goes, yeah, but I don't care about that. That's the least of my worries. And then I'm like, okay, maybe you and Derek are both pieces of shit.
Bro, she's taking you on this fucking journey.
I was literally there for 45 minutes like this, just sipping my Buzzball.
Bro, did you get sick afterwards? Just like that cold air, dude.
The cold air, no, dude. And like every now and then I would just open up my blinds and I would peek over and they'd be smoking, dude. They'd be smoking weed like crazy, and I could smell the weed. And then they would go back inside and I'd be like, oh, okay, let me put out Fallout. I'm gonna watch Fallout. Yeah. 30 minutes later, they're back outside talking and ranting again. It was awesome.
Yeah. You're so fucking nosy, bro. You're like a fucking girl, bro.
What do you mean, bro? I could just hear them.
If I were you, I would have said something.
Like what? I just opened up my window. Hey, you deserve way better than Derek.
Something like that, dude. They show up.
Shit will be like, what?
Do they know you? Have they seen you before?
Yeah, I was the first person that they met when we first moved in.
Yeah.
And they were just like, wow, you're so tall. Holy shit. Okay. And I was just like, yes. And then like, and they're like, yeah, you're a new neighbor. Because back then I had the mullet. Yeah. They're like, we recognize your hair. I was just like, okay. Yeah. And they're white, so I'm just like, tread lightly.
Listen, man, how old are they? How old do they look? 60?
No, it must have been like, they're probably like in their mid-40s.
Mid-40s? Brother. Brother. 30 years younger? That's at least 18, 20,
I'm
22.
sure she was exaggerating, but I'm pretty sure she'd be like, maybe like the mistress is probably in her early 20s.
What do you do if you're with a partner and she goes, or he or she goes out with somebody that's 20 years younger? It's like, what do you got to divorce? You got to divorce right away.
You have to murder suicide.
Oh, Chris Benoit, baby. Come on, man.
You have to divorce and you have to get every single penny out of the other person's bank account.
No, you know what? Look, shout out to Melvin Diaz.
Okay.
He's been putting on some shit. He's been putting me on some stuff, right? So this is kind of goes tied to what you just said. Yeah. What about a fucking man going to me?
Skeeter Hanson.
You've been skeeted in 4K, bitch.
Just so you know, you've been skeeted in 4K, and they're just like, what? They think that he's FBI. He's just some YouTuber.
I know, bro. But
so his name is Skeeter Gene, aka Skeeter Hanson. He's a black gentleman. He's our age. Yeah. And he basically does what Chris Hansen used to do. Chris Hansen was a reporter that used to catch pedos, drakes, so to speak, Aubrey's, so to speak. Yes. And he would catch them with a decoy and have them promptly arrested. Yeah. And ever since Chris Hansen had to cancel his show due to crazy shit going on. Yeah. But Skeeter Gene is a YouTuber, highly recommend, really entertaining, very funny guy. He does the same exact thing. And I put Joel onto that because it's so entertaining. This big black guy in a suit comes out and these pieces of shit just get so fucking scared. Yeah. And
I think it's harder to handle. It's harder to watch those than the Chris Hanson ones. Because they go to their house, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes their wife is like, "What's going on?" And
so that's why you brought it up.
Yeah.
Because some of these times, like these creeps have wives and children.
Yeah.
And when the wives and children are told about what the father's doing, it's really heartbreaking. It's really
it's sad. It's like you see this poor lady's, this poor wife's fucking life fall apart. The last 20 years have gone down the drain, and then there was one where the kid went outside too. The son was outside. Can't remember if the kid was like believing 100%, but he
was just asking questions and he was trying to come up with excuses, not in a bad way, but he was like, well, maybe
it was somebody else's phone using or whatever. But that fucking Chris Skeeter Hanson,
dude. Hey, look, Kendrick says, he thinks Drake is a pedo, and he's just like, I think motherfuckers like you should just die.
Yeah,
I agree.
I think
too. We should fucking we no trial, bro. Just straight. You just gotta go.
Yeah, and then,
you just gotta go, dog.
There was one where Skeeter Hanson, Skeeter G went to the house, right, and then he opened the door, knocked on the door, opened the door. The guy was like, "What's up?" And then Skeeter Gene introduced himself and what he's there for. Then he was like, he opened up his folder and it was like, I had the chat logs. Have you been talking to this lady? And then the guy was like, maybe that was months ago. And then Skeeter Gene was like, well, we have evidence of you speaking to this young lady as early as 8 minutes ago. You know what I mean? So 8 minutes ago, before he showed up, he was with his wife chilling, and then he was talking to this fucking what he thought was an underage girl, but it's a decoy. And I've seen another one where they were doing like they're trying to catch these pedos at this hotel, right? And the decoy was like this young guy, but then some other fool came in, and the guy was getting so handsy with this. He was like, "Come on, look at you, sit on my lap," and he was like grabbing him, trying to grope him, and these fools are just fucking. I feel like they're animals. They're animals.
No, they're less than animals, bro. They're fucking scum, dog. They gotta go, bro. They gotta go. They gotta go.
And it's sad, like when they're in their situation, like they're still protected by law, so they can't really like do anything, or like they can just provide the evidence to the cops, and hopefully the cops do the right thing. And I don't know, you can't really beat them up or anything, because then you go to jail.
Sometimes cops arrest them. Other times they're like, sorry, there's not enough evidence. You know what I mean? Like it sucks, man. It fucks. Every motherfucker that shit, they gotta go, dog.
I know.
They gotta go. You get caught up on some shit like that, you gotta go.
I wonder what makes their situation different, because I feel like after the first season of the Chris Hansen one, everybody was getting arrested. Yeah. And maybe it's because these guys don't send nude pictures like that, or
I think there's a new law where it was like if you set up a meet with a supposed young person, or underage person, and you entice them to meet up with you in person, that's become illegal. That's like a brand new thing online. Yeah. If you entice them online to come and have an in-person meeting, that's become illegal.
That's crazy.
And back when the Chris Hansen thing, it was early 2000s or something like that. So I don't think the internet wasn't as prolific as it is now. But yeah, no, I like their. And then I showed you this other page called Dads Against Predators. It's called DAP. Yeah. And they beat the shit out of these fools. Yeah. They beat the shit out of these creeps. And like they slap them and shit like that, which is so satisfying. And but they put most of the juicy stuff behind a paywall. Yeah. But the shit that they do put out, bro, it's really satisfying. You guys go follow them. DAP, I like them, bro. Dads Against Predators, and they just like they catch these fools at Walmart trying to meet up with like these underage children, and they're just like you either call the cops or we beat the shit out of you, or you let us slap you in the face 3 times. Yeah. And I love when they slap the shit out of it, because they're just like, they're cocky. He's like, you can't touch me. Pop! You fucking just smack you. They're just like,
there's some of the, I saw one of them where the dude was just like, he was like screaming.
He cries like
fucking bitch, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You're lucky you're only getting slapped.
I know, he was like getting hit, beat up a little bit, but then he was like running around in his car. He was like,
like a fucking coward, bro. Like
creep, dog.
Creepy ass dog.
But check out those YouTube channels. Those are fucking very good. Very good. They're doing the Lord's work, and the content itself is really good, man. Really great stuff. Dude.
Would you ever? You're a good fighter, man. As much as you say that you're not, fighter, would you ever join like one of those like backyard street fights?
Hell no, dude.
What if it paid? Huh? What if it paid like 5,000?
You can die.
No, you can kill someone.
No, there's see, like in a situation like that, you don't really know how well these people are trained, right?
No, but it's pretty obvious. They make it known.
No, like, you don't know if they've been trained for like 10, 15 years. Maybe they just haven't done amateur. Yeah. Like, that seems like anybody can join. And first of all, I'm no fighter, I'm a lover. I bring peace, right? So I feel like if I joined, dude, like some other guy would be like, I just started training last week. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck. I'm here to get paid, right? But then he's secretly been training for like 20 years and he fucking fucks me up. Yeah. And then I get embarrassed. But I would probably do like the thing where the autism guys, what they do, they're just like this and fucking hands down and they just start running around in the circle.
So this is what you do. You always keep distance?
What distance means is to penetrate from the outside. And it's funny because the way he just punches, it pissed me off because that Papa's guy would just fucking like, oh, what is a punch? Is it this or is it this? Right? Yeah. And then the guy that he's fighting is like, he's getting his ass whooped, dude.
The guy that was supposed to like an actual fighter, he was getting his shit rocked.
And then he's just smiling. He just like he's like trying to fucking like walk him down, but he's getting his ass whooped. And this Papa's guy, he's just embarrassing the shit out of him, dude. And you say he's trying to be like Sherlock Holmes. At sometimes I can't tell the difference, man. I can't tell the difference. This combobulate.
And like it's so crazy because like I highly recommend you guys look it up, but he's like wearing a red button-up shirt. He looks like he's the manager at a Chili's, dog.
Yeah. What is he?
He's like wearing dress shoes.
He's actually a manager at Applebee's. I swear to God. Yeah. He's a manager at Applebee's and he does so fucking good, dude.
It's so crazy. Imagine like you clock into work at Applebee's and your fucking manager, your boss is like a black guy.
He's all bloody.
And he's like, so this is what you gotta do.
When you cook, you gotta say something. You gotta do something. I don't know.
Like when you go to the waiter, you gotta clock the customers.
It's fucking. And there's this one other guy that's probably even more crazier. They call him Solo.
Oh, Solo. No, not crazier. Deeper in the spectrum.
Deep. So
just this big white guy.
Yeah, and like, sometimes you see Solo, you're like, wow, this guy, athletic. Not really athletic, but he's got a lot of heart.
Fit.
Yes. So he'll kick, he'll do. You could tell he's had some experience with karate or kickboxing because he can kick. He's pretty flexible, but his cardio is just like 1 minute in, he's done, and he starts growling, and then he's just like,
Solo,
yeah. And then people around him are like, yeah, and they start growling with him, and like. There's some times where he's getting bombed on, and he just puts his hand down, he just walks away. He's like, and he just gets rocked and shit, gets back up.
He does have nice kicks, though.
Yeah, he fucked up. He fought Popeyes, and he kicked him in the fucking face and just shattered his nose. Yeah. But to give props to Popeyes, he can get fucked up most of the time.
He knows how to take a hit.
Yes, and at the very end of the fight, he's like, my opponent was great. He was a great fighter, and I appreciate him so much. And I will be back here soon. I love you guys.
I love all you. Thank you.
Dude.
Even the ref is like, okay.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Remember that one time? So before they fight, they give like a little introduction, and they're usually like, from fucking BP 606, representing my country. What's up? Papa's is just saying some fucking weird ass shit, and the referee's like just looking at him like, well, even his coach is looking at him like, what the fuck are you talking about?
His coach. He's like, so what I gotta do is I gotta get closer, and the coach is just like. Okay.
Yeah, just look at him.
Yeah. All right.
What does it mean to fight? A fight is in here and here and here.
It doesn't matter what's on our bodies. What matters is right here. And the coach is just like, what the? Dude, we just let anyone fucking get into the ring up.
And it's like his record is like 1-19 or some shit. Yeah. But like I said, he's such a good sport and he's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, he seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice.
Yeah, he seems like a very nice guy. Like a cool guy to get a beer with.
Yeah, he's probably a good employee, good manager. Yeah. He's probably nice to everybody. Nothing can really faze him.
Yeah.
But
okay. I'd want him to be my manager, dog.
Really? What does it mean to be a good? What would you be? What would you be? Applebee's, a waitress, a waiter,
a waitress. I'd be a waiter. Yeah.
A busboy.
No, I'd be a waiter.
Waiter? Oh, you'd be a good waiter.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be good. Yeah. I feel like I'd be making people laugh and stuff like that, and I'd be like, "Oh my god, you're so tall."
Yeah, because you're so good at like those like small talk and those short term conversations. Yeah. You're good at making people feel like they're important to you when they're really not.
No.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No, you're good at that too.
No, you would go up to the table and be like, oh, whoa, your smile. The best I've ever seen. And then they'd be like, whoa, it's really. It's like,
whoa, who's this guy, man?
And then you're like, and then you're gonna be like, yes, I'm 6'4", and then no one asks, right?
6'5".
I'm 6'5", right? No one asks. And the dad's gonna be like, wow, you're a big boy, aren't you? And you'd be like, well,
I'm big anyway, big everywhere. What's up?
Big
Bathrooms over there.
Stupid.
Hit on the dad because he's the one with the money.
What would you be? What's that noise out here?
It's a bomb.
Oh, it's a bomb?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
What would I be, what?
No, I was gonna say, what would because I just came from Apple. Oh, I have something to say. I have something to say recently that happened to me 2 days ago or 2 nights ago. Actually, last night. So you know me, guys. You guys know me. You guys know I suffer from a lot of things, and one of those things, depression, and anxiety, hepatitis, and gingivitis, and laryngitis, shit splits. What'd you say? Shit splits. Oh, like shit splits. You split your shit.
Yes.
Okay.
IBS.
Okay, and laryngitis. Okay, so one of the things I suffer from the most, but it's not really that much suffering. It's sleep paralysis, right?
Yes, go ahead.
What's funny about my pain?
I can just see you like,
come and get me.
Sleep paralysis is like, it's like the dreams are not here. It's here.
You think I'm scared? What is fear? In here or right here?
Yes, you do suffer from sleep paralysis.
So I
like 3 to 4 times a week.
Yes, but today I felt like it was like 19 times last night, bro. I woke up literally in 2 hours, like 17 times, right?
Yeah.
So I like to sleep like this. Right? Like standing against the wall.
You like to sleep like you're getting arrested.
I like to sleep like I'm getting head, just like. I like to sleep like I'm coming.
Yeah.
Stupid. So I like to sleep like this, right? Make sure the monitor can see me. I like to sleep like this. And that's usually a way to avoid sleep paralysis. If I get sleep on my back, I get it a lot. But dude, like yesterday was just overwhelming. Like I was sleeping like this, and in front of me was like the closet. Behind me was like the window, and in the closet there's like a mirror. And then like I was sleeping. And then I woke up and I got stuck, and I always kind of know what to do when I'm stuck. I just chill. But then I was looking at the darkness inside my closet, right? Looking at my clothes, and you know how in the Mummy when like they branch off from like the fucking like dirt and they start following him.
Yeah.
That's literally what I saw. I was looking at something, and I just started zeroing in on it, and it felt like the Joker. You know the Joker soundtrack there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was looking at my closet, and I saw my shirt, and then just went like. It became like a demon.
Which shirt?
The Hawaiian?
The Hawaiian shirt. Hey, hello.
Stupid. The sunflower shirt.
Aloha.
Cabrón. But that shit got up.
What the fuck?
And I was like, oh, because I can't move, right? So I was just like, oh. And then that happened. There was like 2 of them, dude. I look above them, and it was like...
Shirts?
Yeah, they fucking just became into like demons, dude. And then I was like, I got myself out of it, right? And I was like, I went back to sleep. Right, same position.
Yeah.
And then so I woke up again, and then I saw fucking in the reflection. I was like, oh shit, someone just broke in. Right? So there's someone behind me just like looking around and shit, dude. And I literally looked at him, and it didn't look human. But it looked like it had like the body of a fucking big ass food, right? There's someone big, and he was just looking around, and I was like, "Oh my god, be quiet, don't say anything, dude." And he was just like walking around, like looking around. And I was like, "What the fuck is he doing?" And I thought he was gonna stab me or some shit. But turns out, another fucking demon, dude.
Turns out, someone really did break it and stole all my shit.
It was another fucking demon. I hate my demons, bro. They always like
demons are all sketchy.
It's like they can never find me. They're always like looking.
Where's Joel? Joel, where are you? You're like,
Joel. Dude, this fucking ghost behind me. He was like so lost. He was like,
oh my god, he was looking around.
Like demons.
Your demons are on the spectrum.
Do something.
Your paralysis demons are on the spectrum. They're like, what's scared? Where's Joel? Here. We're here.
Right here. Dude, that fucking kept happening last night, man. I don't know why.
Did you eat something?
I watched Jersey Shore before I went to sleep.
Oh, well,
so that's probably have something to do with it.
You're probably imagining Ronnie fucking getting out of the situation, getting into your fucking room.
Sam! I was looking at my mouth. I was looking at my mouth. A demon.
Demons in your teeth, like.
No, but yes, That'd be funny though if I'm like I see a demon right here and then a demon hand is like trying to shut my mouth like this.
Oh my god! Or like
everybody sounds like a bitch when they cover their mouth. Like cover your mouth right now and try to scream. Fucking bitch. Dude, I hope I'm never in that situation.
Dude, if we were ever roommates, you know what I would do? I would when you're doing that, when you're going through sleep paralysis demon phase and you can't move, I would be like, Joel, and I would just pinch your nose and cover your mouth.
Dude, you would kill me? What the fuck?
And he was like,
and my demons would just be like,
the demon's like, stop, you're hurting him.
Stop. They don't know what to do, dude. My little floral demon just goes back into a shirt.
Oh, mahalo, aloha.
Dude, what a worthless fucking visions, bro. What are these worthless fucking... They don't do shit.
Why do you think you go through that?
Bro, I don't know. I see them so often, and then I always think like, oh shit, someone's coming in. But then they came inside. They're inside, you know what I mean? I see these things, and they don't do shit, bro.
You want them to do something, though.
Something, at least like that's worth the fucking like
stress.
Yeah, because I get stuck. I start seeing shit. Oh my god.
So have you ever thought of maybe when next time you wake up and you're stuck, you ever thought about just keeping your eyes closed?
You can't.
Because maybe they'll be like, oh, his eyes are closed.
You can't move. It's like your eyes are just locked in.
And you can't close them.
I've tried closing them, but I still see everything.
Maybe that's the problem. You don't see.
No, my eyes are open. I'm moving them around, and I remember last time I closed my eyes, and I saw more.
And this was like in the middle of the day. You close your eyes.
I would hate to get sleep paralysis in the middle of the night, dude. Oh, what if I got sleep paralysis while I was sitting down, dude?
You get sleep paralysis at Applebee's. It's just papas.
Come on,
that's crazy.
Don't
dude.
laugh at my.
You should go to a specialist. You should go see a doctor.
No, I want to film my experience.
Oh, dude, yes.
Yeah.
Leave a fucking overnight camera and with what's it called? Night vision.
Yeah, what if it's just like 4 dudes just break into my house?
It's just so 4 guys just fucking fuck with you.
Break into my house consistently, dude.
It's like paranormal activity, gay normal activity.
What?
What?
That would be funny, dude.
Yeah.
What if someone's in my closet right now? What if someone's in my closet right now?
So when you regained consciousness, what did you do? You just went back to sleep, or did you turn on the lights and then you went like that shit?
No,
and then you put the covers right here.
No, so every time I let go, it's like a release. It's like go like this, tighten up your body, tighten it up, and then give me some like tighten it, everything, like tighten it as hard as you fucking can. Tighten it, more as hard as you can. And then just like zap out, and then you gotta like slingshot out of it.
Okay.
So when you're in there, you're like, oh my god! You're trying to fucking scream, and you're trying to get help, and then you're trying not. I don't know what they do.
Apparently, it's because your frontal cortex wakes up.
Undeveloped.
Before your body.
Yeah.
Your underdeveloped frontal cortex wakes up before your body wakes up.
Dude, it feels like it doesn't hurt, but
it's scary.
I want to say it's scary, but definitely paranormal. It's definitely.
Do you think it's like some paranormal shit, or you think it's just in your little head?
It's in my brain, unfortunately. Yes. I know other men in my situation were like, what is this trying to tell me? The paranormals are after me. But unfortunately, I do believe that it's just my mom playing tricks on me,
Bro, you should set up cameras around. Like not your good cameras, like some security cameras.
Yeah. It was a night vision, and she was really happy because
let's get to the bottom of it.
I need to put a stop to it, man. And I hope no one else experiences that, because it ain't for the weak. It ain't for the fucking weak, man. I know a lot of people that have gone through something similar, but they're not here. They moved away.
They moved to the house.
They moved somewhere else.
Yeah, let us know if you guys ever experience. I know we did an episode a couple months ago about this type of experience, but let us know if you have any solutions for Joel, because that's crazy.
Yeah, is it just my back? My lower back also hurts, and so is my ass.
Because you fall asleep in downward dog position.
What's downward dog?
Doggy.
Do I just say
yoga downward dog?
Oh, dude, yeah, because I'm like, yeah.
flexible.
Yeah, no. I don't think I fall asleep like that, man. Listen, I don't fall asleep like that.
You fall asleep like you're getting arrested.
No, I fall asleep like fucking like this.
Okay. How long does it usually take you to fall asleep? Like as soon as you lay down, close your eyes. How long do you think it is?
Oh, am I tired? Am I exhausted? Have I gone through like a workout regimen? On average, an hour.
What?
Yeah.
You think you close your eyes and lay down?
Oh wait, no, I never. If I'm completely exhausted, like a minute.
Well, like just regular, like a regular night.
Like I finish my work and I'm like, all right, it's time to go to bed. I watch videos for like an hour.
Scroll Twitter,
dude. It's
TikTok.
the best time to watch fucking YouTube, to watch Instagram or anything. Is right before you fall asleep, like an hour. And everybody's always like, when you wake up, put your phone away. Don't look at your phone when you go to sleep. No, come on, man, relax. I wake up, look at my phone right away. Look at my fucking YouTube.
Maybe that's why you're experiencing sleep paralysis demons.
I don't think so, bro.
Okay, try not looking at your phone an hour before you go to bed. Maybe that'll work.
But then I have to stare at the ceiling.
Or you just close your eyes. Or you just do 100 push-ups before you go to bed.
You don't do that shit.
No, I'm telling for you.
Why 100 push? Then you shouldn't be sweating. You have to shower.
You never shower though.
You
always shower when I come over. This is fucking weird.
I don't want to smell, man. And not that I smell. I want to be fresh. Yeah. I've never seen you shower. You're always wet, but I've never seen you shower.
I stay glistening up.
Yeah, you have like very dewy skin. Like you release a lot of
a lot of moisture,
a lot of garbage and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You know what we were speaking about in the vehicle that we came here with?
Yes.
We were speaking about we all experience loss in our life.
Yeah.
And then we also have lost serial killers. There's not many serial killers anymore. And then that was really bothering you.
It wasn't bothering me.
That's what you said.
It wasn't bothering me. It's just like I realized I'm like, there aren't really any more serial killers anymore. Why do you think that is? And our hypothesis, our theory was that, it's getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
And you got really quiet and you just started driving and looking forward.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was asking you questions and you were like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I was asking you like, where were you June 19th, 2009? Where were you?
Yeah.
Well, there was a terrible occurrence that happened that night.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't recall.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got really weird.
I don't know why you would ask those questions.
No, I'm just curious. I'm just fucking trying to. It's just conversation in the car.
And then what did you say when you got in here? You were like, oh, what the fuck is up in the fridge? It smells terrible. And I'm like, don't open that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, it's just meat.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah, I stepped on something on the floor. I'm like, bro, it's sticky. It's got kind of like a reddish hue. What is that?
That's just my cum. And you're like, okay.
I was just like, okay.
My cum went bad.
Okay.
And you're like, okay.
I was like, for sure. And then I was just like, bro, you just bought a brand new knife set? Well, you don't even cook. You don't even have a stove in here. Why do you need all these knives?
I'm getting into a new hobby. I'm learning how to cook. I like to cut up meat and cook it.
Yeah.
That's why I have an air fryer.
Yeah, and it got really weirded out. And then I went into your room, looked at your closet, because you were like, oh, these shirts, they come alive at night.
Yeah.
And then it's bodies in there. And I'm like, dude, it's not your paralysis demon. These are real bodies. What is this going on?
It's props. Props. I made them, and you're like, oh, yo, prop.
Hey, yo, props, bro. Props. Hey, yo. Well, honestly, my actual real theory is that it's become so challenging to become a serial killer nowadays that I think they might form groups.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
That's our theory. Yes.
It's kind of like it's evolved into organizations and groups. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucking far more scarier than just one boogeyman out there.
Yeah, it's a lot more alarming because you feel like it's like with one man it is very scary, but nowadays if a man on his own can't really do much. Maybe 2 or 3, but then you'll probably get caught. You leave a trail. What we thought about is like now, or as people before used to try to murder a lot of people within like a 3-year span. Now people do it in like 20 minutes.
I know, which is very terrible. It's terrible.
Yes,
it's terrible.
And then also, okay, let's move on. We're thinking about serial killers that have like a certain like a signature, right?
A signature, yes. And I asked you, I was like, "What would your signature be?" And you asked me mine.
Yes.
And mine was a lot creepier than yours.
Okay, what was yours?
I was like, I'd be the tooth fairy. I would take a tooth from all of my victims and then put them on a chain and wear it. But Jokingly.
No. Which
What did you say?
No, I don't want to say. No, what did I say? Clint?
No. You said he had to make everyone come. I had to make everyone come before I take him out.
No, the detectives would come and then they'll be like, "What do we got?" And then the only detective, we got a body, we got this, and that, triple homicide.
All the victims would like have a smile on their face.
And like, wait, do the victims have a smile? And they're like, yes, detective. Mother of God, check their ass. And then they look at the bodies. Detective, it's a crime scene. He lifts the body over. He opens the ass cheek, and he's like this, and then he's like, my God, what's wrong, detective? What is it? This ass has been eaten.
It's been licked.
It's been licked. So good.
And then the apprentice is like, it's the climax killer, isn't it?
Detective, did the victim come before? The detective is like, he came so good. They always come so good before he finishes with them.
God damn it.
He wants it to be, when is it my turn?
He's like, there's a murderer out there that makes you come, but he still murders them. The apprentice is like, detective, that's absurd.
Detective, I'm scared. Detective,
what if he gets me next?
What if he eats my ass, detective? What if he eats it so
the detective's
good?
like, son, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Bro, you would not be a good detective. I think the tooth fairy might be a little bit creepier than that, dude. I really feel so. I think the tooth fairy shit is weird.
That is scary, dog. That is scary.
Because I think everybody has a fear of losing their teeth, man. Like, ripping out a tooth is so...
I think just like a signature, like a serial killer signature, that's crazy, man.
I don't know, like they finish the body and then they're like, okay, like at least the Zodiac, listen. Not the Zodiac, the fucking Jigsaw killer.
Oh, from Saw?
From Saw. Yeah, like a little piece. And then for me, I was like, okay, this is aesthetic. That's cool. That's whatever. Also, you know, what I do love about the Jigsaw is obviously the voice recording. I feel like me and you would go crazy with those. Yeah, because a lot of the shit that he says, it makes sense. It's like he's spitting. It's kind of like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
What would you do if you wake up in a place like that, you're tied up, and then a fucking
Yeah, the little puppy comes out.
Yeah, and then it's like it says press play, and then you press play, and you hear, I want to play a game.
I want to play a game. For years, you've been deceiving all the people around you. You've been taking Ozempic. You're not going to the gym. You're taking the drug. You're taking the easy way out.
Why are you rapping, dude?
Mike Tyson gets in me. You take the easy way out. You don't know what hard work is. You don't know what discipline is. Discipline is when you do something that you hate, but you do it like you love it.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I was like, shut the fuck up, Mike Tyson. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck your discipline. Discipline is doing something you hate, but you do it like you love it.
And then in order for you to get out of this trap, you got to eat 10 cheeseburgers in the next 2 minutes.
It's so awesome. So awesome.
And I was like,
the fucking editing of those Saw movies.
And then it cuts to you, and he's like, Joe Brandano, you always say that you're not a fighter, but you're a fighter. In order for you to get out of this trap, you got to cut your feet off. It's like something crazy.
You're just eating a burger.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, it's like pretty good.
Yeah, ratchet.
Just like,
God, dude. And then you just with the music. At the end of every Saw movie, it's just so crazy.
Yeah, he's like, game over.
Game over. And then, no. It's always like some crazy fucking camera angle shaking
twist,
and shit.
yeah.
Some twist. But that music is so fucking
so good.
And it's always like that white guy that's died like 14 times. Jigsaw comes out of nowhere. And they're Game over. Nah! Closes the door and shit.
I like the Saw franchise.
Come and look my
I think the first one was the best.
Yeah, so and the last one I feel.
Coming up confused. My mother kissing the girl.
Daddy in the right hand, the whole world. Daddy.
By killing felonies.
I used to live good.
I study the art of war. And sometimes I feel like a bitch.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, motherfucker. Okay.
I want to eat your heart. I'll pray to Allah.
I'll fuck you till you love me, dude.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
I don't want to say the actual.
You won't last a minute in my world. He's always on like the verge of crying.
I know.
But he's also just eat like mean.
But why do you start saying it? Someone was like, he should be in like what's it called? You know what? When those crazy people have this jacket, what's that jacket?
Oh, straight jacket.
Yeah, he should be in a straight jacket.
In an asylum.
Yeah, and then and then that's when Mike Tyson went crazy.
Yeah.
You're not man enough to live in my world.
I'm gonna fuck you till you love me.
Yeah,
dude, that shit's crazy.
It's so crazy, man. So barbaric, so animalistic, so primal, dude. So much pain and anger in that man's heart, dude. But listen, if I woke up in a place and I heard that voice, I think I'd be okay. I think I'd play him. He's
You're like, yo, Brandano, this is gonna be the best day of your life or the worst day of your life.
In order to get out of here, you gotta forgive other people.
In order to get out of here, you gotta break one of your cameras. And you're like, all right, just kill me.
I just stupid. In order to leave Melvin, you gotta dunk. And you
just dunk. Yeah.
It's very easy.
In order to leave Melvin, you gotta stop drinking so many monsters.
And he has like the best flavors of monster. How bad are you willing to live?
And how much life do you have to be bad?
What the fuck? Dude,
That's the shit he would say.
Dude, they're like the same person. Fucking Jigsaw and fucking Mike Tyson. Okay, you just flipped this.
Yeah.
You just said, what does it mean to live or die? Or do you die when you live? They just flip the sentence back and forth, and then
everyone's like, "Ooh, who's spitting?"
Doesn't really make any fucking sense.
You're like chained up. You're like, "Oh, he's spitting."
Fucking Jigsaw takes a doctor into his laboratory, and he's like, "For years, you've been watching and taking care of people, wondering how they live or die. Now it's time for you to live or die. Play the game."
It's time to play the game.
I'm time to play. I'm not your baby.
Dude, if you were Jigsaw, you would kidnap people and trap them.
Yeah.
But like they would have to come to get out of the fucking trap. It's like for years you've been having sex without coming. Today we change that. That's what you would do.
Whoever comes wins. If you come second, you win. If you come third, you also win. I just need you guys to come. So. Time to play the game. Okay. You guys are gonna be fine.
It's still the same entity. Like,
it's not a live or die situation. You guys just need good puss. Just come, and then you'll be fine.
The puppet comes out. Once you go, everyone games like, that was actually really hot. Wow.
He goes backward. And then, they're just fucking jerking off. They have a good ass porn. And then they're just still like, they start coming.
Oh my gosh, dude.
All right, well, that was kind of stupid.
That was a little silly.
That was silly. But we love the Saw movie so much, bro. If you were in a Saw movie, which character would you be? Because I know who you would be.
Who would I be?
Saw 2, that cholo fool.
Oh!
The annoying ass fool. The one's always tired. We need to put her in the needle. Find the needle, bitch. And he drops in the needle in a haystack thing.
You would be the girl that falls in the haystack.
Oh, yeah. And then everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? You gotta play by the fucking rules.
You know who I would be? I would be the first guy that cuts his leg, that cuts his foot off. And then in the very last Saw movie, it turns out that he's the mastermind.
See, that's why I hate these fucking.
Spoiler alert.
That's why I hate these fucking Saw movies, dude.
It's very silly.
Because someone dies and gets obliterated, and in the 5th movie, they're like, "Oh, you thought he was dead?"
He comes back, yeah.
Yeah, why would you think he was dead?
Or like Jigsaw, he dies in the 3rd movie.
Yeah,
and then he's still around for the next 7 movies.
Yeah, and then
like through flashbacks and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, and then. It's like they almost make you feel dumb for thinking that he's dead.
Well, did you watch the last one where he goes to Mexico?
They make you feel sad for him and shit, and then
it's like he's a murderer.
Yeah, and then it turns out he got scammed by this company that they were trying to get rid of his cancer. Yeah. But then that was like, oh shit, and then let's do this, play this game, and then that movie, I thought that movie was amazing, dude. I had a lot of fun watching.
I heard it was one of the best.
You haven't seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Dude, it's a good
movie.
Go to Mexico. And guess who was there? That fucking girl again. I want to play by the fucking rules.
Yeah.
The girl with the fucking mask. She had it
Francis.
bad. She had it pretty fucking bad, dude. We'll be honest, dude.
Oh yeah, she was like the druggie that he was like helping.
Oh, actually no, she had it easy. She was like, hey, listen, the keys to the lock in your face is in that dude's stomach.
Oh, it's in your boyfriend's stomach.
Oh yeah.
And like he was drugged up, he couldn't move. He had sleep paralysis. He couldn't move, but he could feel everything.
Oh yeah.
And then the ghost was like, just stabbing him.
See, that's not like I mean, that's hard.
So what would your catchphrase be if you were like Jigsaw? Instead of like, time to play the game.
Time to play the game.
You usually be like, and you would be like, you got to fight for your right.
No, I just say, let me see my catchphrase.
I'd be like, once I explain the rules, I'd be like, bada bing, bada boom.
Childishmelvino.
Oh, I like that.
For la douche. For la douche.
Okay, for la douche, for sure.
Okay, or I would be like, hey.
Hey, you know you don't have to do this.
No, I whisper, hey, there's a back door in the back. Yeah. There's a key right there. You can just leave.
Hey, man, look, I'm going to turn around. There's going to be a gun in my pocket. Just take it, shoot me. And then I turn around. And it's a paper that goes like, just kidding.
I don't think I would have a catchphrase. I would just start singing.
Oh, what would you sing?
But as I made the keys in my...
You'd be like, growing up, I was confused.
I was confused, kissing a girl. Daddy and the ride in the whole world. And then...
it reminds me of like the Kendrick Drake beef song. Whose side are you on?
I think I'm on the side of history. Kendrick.
Okay.
On the right side.
Yeah.
On the right side of history, Kendrick.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, even though like I've only heard like 2 lines from the whole beef. And I'm like, dude, this is Kendrick's killing him.
Because you don't like hip hop.
I just heard
like rap.
You strike a chord and it's probably a minor. And then the one about your encore or some shit. And then but I'm thinking Kendrick's up.
Dude, Kendrick is up tremendously. Drake is down low. Sorry to all the Drake stands out there, but Kendrick I just dropped the mic. Sorry.
Yeah.
Kendrick, dude. We're living in such a unique time. Everyone's so hateful this year.
Yeah.
It started off with the Cat Williams interview from the beginning of the year.
Why is everybody so angry with... I mean, I get the rap stuff. He's a comedian. Cat Williams is a big thing. Talking shit about all these comics. And it's been a negative year.
Well, who would you ever beef with?
Nobody.
Other cinematographers?
Every person I would beef with is in here and in here.
And here.
What is beef? Food or this?
Or this, the way he says it.
Or this. And he fucking laughs.
And then his fucking shitty ass opponents are always like,
And then they start laughing like, fucking, like, okay, good one.
Yeah, and they're just like, okay, for sure. It's just like, bro, dude. I don't like that. I don't like that because, like, every time, like, someone gets hit and they're just like, okay, all right. Yeah. 9 times out of 10, like, they're losing. Yeah. And they're going to get hit again. And nothing ever happens.
They just, dude. Like,
it's very rare that a fighter goes, oh, okay, and then he starts winning.
I like the crowd because they're like, you're not Justin Gaethje, you're not Max Holloway, right?
They're
fucking putting their hands down and shit like, what's up? And they get just cracked, dude. They just get fucking cracked. Dude. They're just cooking crack, dude. And how do we get back on that? What'd you say? That's what I thought we were like, no, you're talking about
because you're like, who would you beef with? You're like, in here, and in here, and down there.
And I wouldn't beef with anybody. That's why I would be. I could enter the rap scene and then be loved. Yo, that's him, and be like, hey, come with me. You know what I mean? I'll take everybody with me.
That's him. Yo, that's him.
Yeah,
officers, that's him.
Yo, come with me, man. I would take everybody with me. Okay. Like if me and you join the rap scene, bro, we'd be rapping about positivity. About longevity, about fucking originality, about fucking beast.
That's your MO. That's your signature.
Yo, bestiality. Is it bad? I don't think so. But that'll be a character that I'm playing.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's right.
Only with Bigfoot.
That's the same way Drake's playing a character of a black rapper.
Yeah. See?
Am I spitting?
Prop. See now. We'll be on another. Well, we'll be the first podcaster turn rappers. Yeah. Well, probably not. I feel like Jake Paul and them have all done that shit.
Well, no, they did that before the podcast.
I feel like
before the podcast.
I feel they're like pioneers almost.
You should join the YouTube boxing,
dude.
Community.
Why do you say I'm a fighter, bro? I'm fucking a loser.
No. You're a fighter. You're a fighter for sure. Anyone who's ever seen you shadowbox is just like, oh wow, he's got the technique. Like he's actually a fighter.
No, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm being serious.
No, my shadowboxing is not great. It's not good. It's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad or good, but I'm working on it. I might join a boxing gym soon. I need to learn. I need to learn. Defend myself.
You don't need to learn. You need to improve your skills that you already have.
Yeah, because listen, we could be the best boxing podcasters.
I mean, like as a duo, like I don't think anyone has a in the podcast community. I don't think anyone has a chance.
Well, because you would beat everybody up.
No, you would be there. But I would just be there like, hey, do you guys want pizza?
You'd be like Nacho Libre.
I've never seen that
You'd be
movie.
Esqueleto. You haven't seen Nacho Libre?
I've never seen Nacho Libre.
One of the best. It's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing. You haven't seen Nacho Libre?
I have not seen Nacho Libre.
You've never seen Nacho Libre?
I've never seen Nacho
Esqueleto.
No.
Chancho.
I've seen the videos of him going, get the corn out of my face.
Get that corn out of my face.
Yeah. I love Jack Black too, but I've never seen Nacho Libre.
People are mad because like it's a white guy that wrote it.
It's like brown facing.
No. I mean, the foods are, I think they're all Mexican, except like Jack Black. Or they're
Yeah, Jack
Latinos.
Black,
Yeah. But I'm like, hey, this is a fucking amazing movie. Everything looks legit.
Yeah.
They're not like, all these foods are from the motherland, and the design, the production design, it all looks beautiful and legit. Only one guy, I think the only white guy is fucking
Jack Black.
Jack Black.
And that's cool.
And that's cool. And it looks fucking, it's amazing. It's an amazing movie.
Okay.
It's one of those things like Rush Hour today. You watch it, it's like, all right, this is racist as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't make this movie anymore.
I watched Tropic Thunder the other day.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's fucking.
But I wish, dude, the movies were so fun, dude.
So funny, yeah.
Who's getting mad at these things? You know what I mean? Yeah. Who are the people getting mad?
Yeah, you hate woke people, huh?
No, stop! I'm just saying those movies were fucking incredible, dude. They were so fun. Part of it was like, dude, you say that shit with your friends and you see it on the big screen. It's like, wow, this is fucking hilarious. This is relatable, dude. The way they're talking shit on the screen, the jokes they're making, and then we don't see that anymore, man. When someone makes fun of Mexican people, I don't give a fuck, dude. Do you care about Salvadorians? People make fun of Salvadorians?
No, I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
As long as it's funny. As long as it's not like hate speech or some shit.
It's so crazy. Some of my friends I told you this weekend that aren't Latino, they asked me, they were just like, hey, why do Salvadorians get so much hate? And I couldn't explain it to them. I was just like, I don't know. It's just one of those stereotypes in the Latino community. And they're like, is it true? I was like, yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Salvadorians are dangerous, bro. They're dangerous. I think a lot of Mexicans are dangerous.
I mean, we could save this topic for another episode, but their dictator that they got going on right now, man, that's a whole episode we got to get into, bro. It's crazy.
You got to inform me on that.
Yes, I'll inform you on that.
Well, guys, hopefully this podcast was good. Hopefully you guys like it.
I just want to say something real quick, man.
Yeah.
I just want to say something real quick. Yesterday, I lost my dog. It was the first dog I ever had. He came into our family when I was 16 for 12 years. I've known this little baby for 12 years. And he's the best dog. His name was Hershey. I'll put a picture up of him right now. He's the best dog anyone could ever have. And it's something that I never experienced before. Just the loss of a pet. It was my first dog. I never experienced the loss of a pet before. I didn't think it was going to hit me so hard. I found the news. Well, they told me about the news yesterday, and I cried. I was crying all day. And this little dog, he was fucking there for me, dog. I can't even explain it. Everyone
I'll put this
who's
on the screen too.
Yeah. Everyone who's had a dog and has loved their dog, like they know how challenging it is and to lose a pet, and it's something that I experienced for the first time yesterday. And for 12 years, dog, he's seen me grow up. He's been there at my lowest points when I would get home, and he would give me so much love. When I was happy, I'd get home. He would give me so much love. When I get tired get home tired and dirty and pain all over me, he would still come and kiss me and hug me. I would get home drunk as fuck at 3 a.m. and he would just still come and say hi to me. He was the best dog. He was small, but he protected me like he was a fucking lion. He was a joy to be around, and he was so sweet and cuddly, and he really taught me what unconditional love is like. And you know, this is he was my little baby, man. He was my little baby, and I'm always gonna have a hole in my heart now because it happened so abruptly. He was 12 years old, man. That fool ate real good his entire life, man.
Yeah.
I would give him all types of food. That's why I don't believe when people are like, "Oh, don't give your dog human food." Hey, my puppy lived for 12 years.
Yeah,
which is 4 years more than the vet said when it was a baby. He had a sister. He has a sister, Oreo, and you know she's been crying all night too. I've never seen animals show that much emotion, and you know, it was tough, man. And I want to thank you too, man. I really, this weekend really showed me how wonderful it is to have friends, and I remember I left where I was at and I just wanted to walk, and I was walking in the streets crying, fool.
Yeah.
And and I fucking passed by a liquor store and I got like a bunch of buzz balls and I was just drinking, and I'm like, people are staring at me because they see that I'm crying.
Yeah.
But then I could see it in their face that they were like, they wanted to ask me, but they were like, well, this guy's crying. Obviously, he's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I was just walking and I found a bench and I just sat there. And you texted me a funny video. Stupid fucking video. Yeah. And it made me laugh. Yeah. And I had tears in my eyes and I was laughing and I was like, wow. Because you didn't even know that I was going through that shit, and you just sent me this fucking dumbass, funny, hilarious video of you acting like an ape.
Yeah, it was so random because my stepdaughter has she had an injury a couple weeks ago, so she's been on crutches. Yeah. And I don't know why. Like a week ago, you showed me behind the scenes of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
And then this whole week, I would have been like, oh, it'd be funny to fucking send Melvin a video where I'm trying to be like an ape with the crutches. But yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna just do it real quick. And then for some reason, I'm going to do it real quick and send it.
Yeah, dude, it was. In our act, I texted you. You know, we always make fun of it. Like when we have a good night out, we're always, I needed this. Yeah. Like we always make fun of that. But I texted you. I was like, wow, I really needed that. Yeah. And you were like, why? I was like, dude, I just lost my dog. That I've had for 12 years, and yeah, man, it was. It's tough because this morning I woke up and I just realized I'm never gonna fucking hold him ever again, and because it costs like $700 to cremate your dog.
What?
Yeah, and it costs $150 for them to take in the body.
Yeah,
and do the thing, you know.
Yeah,
what I mean? and it was tough this morning. It was the first morning I woke up without him in the house, and. I don't even know what else to say. It's been tough.
Well, man, listen, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really know what it's like to lose a pet that, I've had pets, but listen, they've all not been good experiences. But, you know, I know you, I know your family. I know that Hershey had the best life a fucking pet could ever have. So that's a lot more than a lot of pet owners. I fucking had pets. I know all the people that had pets that, you know, they kind of treat it like it's just a fucking pet, but I know you made fucking Hershey feel like family, so.
I appreciate that, man.
So.
I appreciate it, man. He was my little baby, man.
Yeah.
He's, you know, I fucking raised him. I was 16. He saw me go to college, and he just always showed me so much love. And I'm just so grateful that he gave me 12 years.
Yeah.
And I just woke up today. I was so grateful that I had those 12 years with him and with my family and stuff. And he set the bar, man. Every friend, a loved one that I meet for the rest of my life, I'm always going to compare him to Hershey because he really fucking showed me love. And I told you I'm gonna paint him. Yeah. And I'm gonna put him in the living room. And I'm gonna have a painting of him every house I move to. Yeah, it's tough. I've never experienced something like this. And, and I appreciate you for being such a good friend. And you sent me a sweet text last night, and I woke up to it today, and I just really appreciate it, man.
I love you, bro.
I love you too. I'm sorry for crying.
You're good.
Anyways. If I was a serial killer, I'd be the tooth fairy.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. God, you go crazy, man. You go crazy.
Okay, well, Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hearing me.
Y'all crazy, man. Well, have a good one, buddy, guys. Be real out there.
Yeah.
Hey, so follow the podcast.
Follow the podcast. Share it with your friends, man. Let me know about the pets that you have in your life, man.
Yeah,
send us pictures of them. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
send Melvin a lot of love, man. Send them just love. Give them some love. Send them some love, man.
I appreciate you guys.
Let's do it, baby.
Okay, bye. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.